Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Not Just Pixels. My name is Alan, and I am here with...
Oh, is this where I join in?
All right, let's do that one more time. All right.
No, we're rolling with it.
We're rolling with it.
I always introduce both of us. You're half-assing this.
Well, you know what? Well, all right, we're gonna redo that. But we're gonna use this for bloopers. All right?
Yeah, it's great.
All right.
So do I have to introduce myself?
No, you'll know. I'm gonna cue you in this time, just so you're not left hanging.
Okay.
All right. You know what? It's all staying in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Not Just Pixels, where, as you may know already, my name is Alan, and I am here with David. Today, we are excitedly starting a brand new adventure with Fable Anniversary.
Yes, I am excited for this one. This is a game that I obviously know, quote unquote, like it's too much in the cultural zeitgeist to not have heard of it, but I honestly, I never played it. I honestly don't know much about it.
Right. And the main thing with this game is I grew up with it. This one in particular is obviously a remaster, but it's basically the same exact game as it was back when it came out. I think it was 2004. So I was about 5 years old when I was playing this. And
little lad.
I was a wee little lad, and you know very little about it, so that's why I'm very much excited to go through this journey with you, because I know
excited. This is the first time that you're going to be in the driver's seat.
Yes,
You're going to feel the
control.
pressure.
I am taking complete control of this broadcast, of this organization. Now I know this game up and down, so watch as I fumble my way through it. It's very exciting. All right.
I'm ready. Oh, it did a thing.
It did do a thing.
Games do that?
I didn't know that either. All right, so we are going to be starting a new game as Chicken Chaser. There's only two,
Why
just
are we
for
Chicken
you.
Chaser?
That is just your default. You'll know why, but that's just your default
Okay.
name, and we are going to go for authenticity here. So we will play it as it was originally, aka David mode.
Whoa! I played normal.
Well, there is no normal for this, unfortunately. There's easy and then there's hardcore.
You're a jerk.
I know.
Is there anything that I should know?
This is the world. This is the world of Albion. But he will explain.
Assuming his
Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
This reminds me so much of the old. Did you ever play The Hobbit?
The original, I remember it vaguely, but I don't remember much.
I was obsessed with that game, and the vibe of this one reminds me a lot.
Definitely. Honestly, I think they were very much inspired by a lot of Tolkien fantasy, and you could probably see its influences throughout. But
oh yeah,
the main thing that you get to do, David, as an observer, is you will actually get to interact with a lot of decisions, because this is a decision-making game.
Oh.
So the main.
So there are like multiple endings and stuff.
There are 2 endings, but throughout you get to make certain choices that don't really affect the ending, but more so your character. Let's talk to this little girl here.
I've lost Rosie. I left her and I can't remember where.
Oh, you're too young to have that bad of a memory.
Yep.
Her stuffing needs changing today and I can't find her. Please help.
I'm gonna go change
She's
your
a
stuffing.
lovely
All right.
little furry bear with a blue patch on her back.
All right. So the main thing about that is, okay, our father said we need 5 gold coins because our main objective right now, get a present for our sister.
Right.
And with her, that is a good deed. If we accomplish that, the little meter on the right will go up by 1. But you don't have to do that because you can also do bad deeds, and someone else will give you coins for that, which is an interesting. Yeah, you can be mischievous, and there's something you can do if I just
Throw the chicken.
What button is it?
Is it gonna be like Zelda, where you throw the chicken, and then all the chickens start attacking?
You can kick the chicken.
It ran right back.
All right, come on. There you go. You just walk up to a chicken, and then you just kick it.
Oh my god.
Now, you may think, huh, that's fun. That's a fun little thing. That will never show up again. There is a chicken kicking competition that you can use to gain rewards later. It's a bit difficult to, aim properly. Oh, this one will be easy. There you go. Alright, let's move on. So yeah, the thing about this game is it's very lively. There are NPCs all over the place. You can talk to most of them. You can interact with all of them.
What the blazes do you think you're doing?
Sorry, officer.
God, I'm not the sort you want to be hitting.
Unless the game's hinting to you.
In the barracks.
Yep.
What will happen?
Get out of my sight.
Yes, officer. I apologize.
Yeah, your health bar's real tiny.
Oh yeah, it's a baby health bar. All right, let's talk to this person.
Where's that filthy layabout husband of mine?
Oh, uh-oh.
Why are you bringing your marital
With
troubles
some
into this
woman I don't
poor
doubt.
Just with a
child?
kid, yeah. With some woman. Uh-oh, trouble in paradise.
I run his house, bring up his children, and what do I get in return? Nothing. If you find him, let me know, won't you?
Well, it just so happens, David, that I know exactly where they are.
Are we gonna find him mid-relations with someone?
Yes, we are. If I go up to here, we should be able to hear.
Oh no. Oh no.
If I just go right up to here.
Oh.
Ah. What's going on here, mister?
What? I was just, I've never even met this woman. Who is she?
I believe it.
What?
Keep your
Very
mouth shut
convincing.
about this, right?
No.
My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working.
Devious.
But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think?
What do you think, David?
Tell you what.
No, we tattle on him.
We tattle?
I'll give you.
Absolutely.
He'll give us a gold piece if we don't.
Oh, I don't care. She'll give you a gold piece if you do, probably.
Will you take his bribe and commit a bad deed?
No.
Absolutely not.
Just don't tell my wife. I can't let her find out about this.
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Alright, we're
No,
gonna
I
run
don't-
all the
I
way
don't-
back.
I don't mess around.
Yeah, we don't condone that here.
Yeah.
We don't condone that. And little girl, I will find your bear, and that will be 2 gold deeds. Or
Where's
good
that
deeds.
filthy layabout husband of mine?
Oh,
With
same
I run
thing.
his house. If you find
But here's the thing, I do know.
you have, right?
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
literally
turn him
one
into
house down.
Balverine
Could you?
food.
Yeah. And now here's the thing. You can end this conversation and go about your day,
Thank you, young sir, for
but if you follow her, you get to witness
Get my hands on that pig!
something
ready.
really special.
I'm ready.
You filthy swine! I ought
Uh-oh,
to
and
chop
she
them
ran.
right off. Don't
Chop them
insult
right
me.
off.
My mother was right about you.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Well, if you think I'm going to cook and clean for you while you're out having a good
Why are you
time,
yelling?
Stop it! You
And that just goes on for a while.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it.
Who is she anyway? Some tart from the village?
Some tart from the village. Alright, so we have one good deed so far. And now, see, that's also one thing about this type of game, and the company that makes this, they do really well with humor.
Who is this?
This is Lion's Head. No, yeah, I think it's Lion's Head Studios.
I'll look it up.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Lion's Head.
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, lad, could you do me a favour?
Of course I can.
I've got to, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. There's a good lad. Just stand between those two stacks and don't move. I'll put a good word in for you when I
Big
get
Blue
back.
Box in
Right.
2004.
Big Blue Box,
Lionhead
yeah.
Studios 2005 to 2016.
Yeah. I think it was originally being made by Blue Box, and then Lion's Head took up the majority of development. I could be wrong about that. And then this little devil is gonna try and stray us on the bad path.
Quick, while he's away, smash his barrels up and see what's inside. Unless you're too scared. Unless you're just a big blubbing girl.
Nothing wrong with being a girl.
No.
Kid, I don't like your,
Break stuff.
Alright, so
See,
now...
but this is
Just
don't
understand
break
it
it.
like a lemon.
Yeah, we don't break it.
Yeah.
He told
the,
us to do one thing.
So
But it's
boring.
very evident, even though like these are very pretty cut and dry moral decisions. Like this, it is clearly establishing.
Whoops.
Oh,
Whoops. I thought I was doing the right thing. Sorry, I wanted to smash your stuff. Sorry, I wanted to smash your stuff.
it was very. I don't remember what I said. Oh, it's just like it's very evident, like it's setting up these easy moral choices now that probably will become more complex as the game goes on.
Yep.
Like, it's setting up a system in fun, humorous
Excellent.
ways
Thanks,
here.
lad.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll let your dad know what a
But I mean, this was
splendid
also
watch
just very
you
much a
made.
sign of its time. Like games like Infamous, I mean, even like Spider-Man: Web of Shadows, like this era of just like mid 2000s, like these morality choice games, like even BioShock.
Yeah, some of them
Like-
can be very black and white.
Yeah, like it was very popular at this time to have these morality systems going on.
Right.
Please help! He goes around the town beating up anyone smaller than him. But you look strong. I bet you could scare him off for good.
Now, again, I know what we're going to do,
Why are you playing
but you could talk to him
girls?
and hit him instead.
You clean
We're not gonna do that, though. We're gonna beat his ass.
I actually kind of would have preferred if we had.
The other kids?
That would have been funny.
You stopped him good. Thank you.
Well, we needed to do this because
I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
we have the bear now.
Oh yeah. Well, why does he, wait? Why I thought the bear
This-
belonged to the other.
I think this is her brother. I think they're brother and
Okay.
sister.
Okay.
I could be wrong about that, but I think that's what that's implying there.
Because I was
Alright.
like, well, if this child stole her poor bear, then yeah, we should beat the crap out of him.
Alright, so now we gotta find the girl, wherever she is. I think she's down here.
I'm not sure what to make of you, lad.
Yeah. With the weird devil kid.
You found Rosie. Thank you so much. Come on, Rosie. Let's change your stuffing.
See,
Alright.
I enjoy the stylistically the people's design, because obviously like this is mid 2000s, it doesn't necessarily look quote amazing, but like the sizing of people, how they're
Different
almost
about
normal
that boy.
humans,
Right.
like their heads and feet are just a little oversized. It's a nice stylization.
Right, it's very, very stylized. Now, I have 4 good deeds. I need one more.
Hello, lad. I'm a trader. I wander the world buying and selling wares, especially to fine folk like your good self. Some little girl I saw said you have a sister, and it's her birthday. And it seems you haven't got her a present yet.
Pleasant. Yeah, we both picked up on that. Pleasant.
It just so happens that I have a rather nice box of
A wath. What is wrong?
Sir.
His mustache is getting in his mouth.
Yeah, it's
He
getting
just
like
can't handle.
he's getting tongue-tied.
Guaranteed to put
Guaranteed.
a smile on your sister's face for only 3 gold pieces.
Oh, 3 gold pieces. Okay. Well, I don't have that yet.
Remember,
Alright, I don't have that yet. But, now we can go talk to... Oh, hey. They are in a relationship.
We don't know that.
Oh, no, you're right. They just hugged. I'm sorry. You're right. I can't assume.
People can hug.
So
Yeah,
you
people
go
can't
for your
hug.
good deeds.
Oh.
Hello, Dad.
But if you think that I'll turn a
Daddy-o.
blind eye to your mischief, you're very wrong.
You punch one kid. You punch one kid and it spreads across the whole town, I swear.
Look, try to keep out of trouble, please.
Oh, and the guard. No, I punched the guard. Never mind, I'm a bad kid.
Well, I think you may have enough there, son. Have you spoken to the trader?
I'm gonna go do it. Alright. So, yeah, the gameplay right now is very simple, but it is teaching you the core fundamentals. You talk to NPCs, you have a basic mini-map up at the top right, which I can actually increase for the video.
Well, and actually, while we're talking about that, I actually was intrigued. Well, when we go back to it, I'll ask.
Okay.
Quickly, give me 3 gold pieces now, and they
Why quickly?
Dude, he's hungry. He's homeless.
They are yours. Wish your sister a happy birthday from
Well, he has
me now.
plenty of
Well,
wax to make his mustache.
Actually, no, he had chocolates. Never mind. He could have eaten those. Alright.
So you have the map. What are the other 2? Is that how many people like can see you in like daytime nighttime cycle?
Yeah, I actually
Is
just
that
got
the other 2
interrupted, but I'll mention that in a second.
I've heard reports that you've been doing bad deeds.
I punched 2 people!
Violent conduct towards a person or persons without guard's permission.
To be fair, one of the
That sort
persons you
behaviour
punched
is
was
not
him.
acceptable.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, I heard you punched me earlier.
If you only shoot one person, but the person you shot was a policeman, it's gonna go worse for you.
So that's actually a good point that he's making right here, which again, you were saying, it's teaching you about stuff that will happen later. If you're older, which you will be, you'd be apprehended and fined by town guards, which is a thing. You can get all either stolen items confiscated, or you can get fined, and if you don't pay your fine, then you're basically an outlaw.
You need to decide if behaving like that is worth it, my young friend.
I'm sorry.
I'll leave it at that for now. But think about what I've said.
Alright. So yeah, like you were saying, the minimap, I have some drift here on my controller. Yeah, it's how many people can see you at the top left, and the day and night cycle at the top right, and then everything in the middle, there will be more icons that show up, but there will be like red dots for enemies, green dots for traders, not currently present now because that guy over there doesn't technically count as a trader. And then this is for quests, the gold flashing thing.
Got it.
Alright, so, before we continue, I just want to say, childhood has been great. Nothing could ever go wrong in my life. I'm a spry youngin'. I'm a chicken chaser, which is the nickname, right? You can kick chickens.
Yeah.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day.
Oh,
it
she
was,
doesn't deserve
like you did
chocolates.
last
Look at
time.
her.
I'm sorry
Some
if I
bug-eyed
was
alien.
last night. It was another of those dreams.
Uh-oh.
I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that.
Feed?
I'm still
Like what?
waiting for my present. I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now.
Alright. Well, nothing can possibly go wrong here. Let's go on.
Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
You lied. You lied to me. Oh. Oh.
It's really happening. They're here.
Okay, she does not sound as surprised as she should. Oh no.
Well, she had a
They're
dream
here.
about it. She just couldn't remember.
Why are these bandits so bad?
Got one!
What? No, you lied. He had already been gotten. You are lying.
He absolutely lied.
Evil had come to Oakvale.
Oh, no.
Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets.
There's only one
Then
town
the
guard
raiders
there that we
reached
saw.
the last.
Yeah.
He took them all on.
Well, there were. I think there were like 2.
It was them they had slaughtered.
Yeah, you
so
weakened
many
him.
to
This is
find.
all your fault. You weakened him by
Oh
punching him.
no! I punched him and he
The
was
father
weak.
fought to protect his
So
kin,
the
but
whole
he was no warrior.
crux of this
He
is
fell,
actually on you.
mortally wounded.
And now my father's dead.
The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both.
No, they took the women and children.
Not just the men.
From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
Now these paintings and narrations are some of my favorite parts of the game, and you can actually see that, and we'll get to that point, but you can kind of see that those are almost like a destiny of sorts, but it's not explicitly stated as that. It's more of like your legacy is being told, because you can go to a certain area in the game and those paintings will show up, like on top of this giant wall, and you'll be able to keep track of the game's story.
That's cool. So the big yellow dot is your objective.
Yeah. The big yellow dot was my dad.
Why is he wearing shorts but gloves?
That's the style, man.
Oh wait, are those shorts or the? Maybe.
We must leave. It's not safe here.
Oh, who are
They're
you?
all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand.
Okay, complete stranger.
I mean, where else does this child have to go? The
Very
guy
true.
has blue tattoos. Why would I not go with him?
Why would you not trust him? Yeah.
Well, we're moving up the map.
Yep.
Um,
We are no longer in Oakvale.
I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your
Hey,
energy, boy.
come on.
It's not me you want to fight.
He just lost his dad and sister and
I
mother.
just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer.
oh.
Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on.
One thing that I always questioned is he introduces himself as the head of the guild, but now he's like, this is the guild master.
I have a new student for you.
What's like the difference
Put him
between
in the
the
dorm
being the
upstairs with
assistant
girl.
manager and the
You don't
assistant
look much
to
like hero
the
material.
The regional manager.
yeah.
Alright, Doy.
Well, follow me then.
I mean, I much prefer this guy anyway, the guild master. He is basically your teacher throughout the game.
You know what? I just realized
You'll
these
be sharing this
designs,
room with
they're
Miss
like
Brown,
body designs,
one of
reminded
our
me of
brightest young
What?
pupils.
Rescue Heroes.
She's playing in the woods right now.
Do you remember Rescue Heroes?
Yeah, I do.
Like the
you should
Fisher
get some
Price,
sleep.
like they got the big
Your
feet.
training.
Yep, they have the
And-
big. Yeah, they have the unproportional body.
That's what this reminds me of.
So now I have been rescued from the pillage of Oakvale, and now I'm at the Guild of Heroes, and this is where I will train for the foreseeable future.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate.
Oh.
Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long.
I love Whisper.
You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me.
When playing it when I was younger, I hated Whisper. I found her very annoying. But as I grew older, she as a character was something I really appreciated, especially in the context of a game.
Of waiting for you.
Because she basically serves as your foil as you go.
Let's go.
Gotcha.
Alright, so now you can see a bit more of a complex minimap. Green is for traders, like I mentioned. And now I'm gonna go do trading. Or, not trading, training.
Oh, what are the 4 things on the... What are these things on the bottom? What do those do? The bottom left and right.
Yep, I just realized they showed up. So...
Oh, I guess the bottom... Those are probably your buttons, right? It's punch.
Yeah, on the bottom left.
Change.
On the bottom left, one thing that's great about Fable... I'm gonna move away from them because they're yelling. One great thing about Fable is that you have emotes and whatnot that you can do. So if I go to Whisper here... Sometimes it's rare that it'll show up. I want it to show up. Let me go up to them. Come on, show up.
That's for sure.
Maybe I'm not supposed to have them right now. But, and then on the right, it is, yep, combat and then running.
What?
Yep, that's an emote. It's very British gross out humor. It's not the main type of humor in this game, but
it's there.
You know, yeah, it's a little. It's there.
Yourself from your pillow, I see. All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential.
It gets it's actually quite tame in this game. It gets worse as the series goes on.
Oh, does it?
Oh yeah, it gets real bad.
Until I tell you to stop.
Alright, just a little bit of training. You remember doing this as a kid.
Not making much of an impact there, are you?
You know.
Here, try with this.
I've heard of these sticks that they speak of.
Yes. Hiya!
Oh.
Oh yeah.
He just automatically knows how to use this stick.
Well, I don't think it's that complex.
I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
It drops an experience.
It doesn't have buttons or anything.
These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything.
So yeah, that's how leveling works in this game. Whenever you kill something, it drops experience orbs, and you just absorb them.
Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow that's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild entrance while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training.
Alright, sure thing. Now, before I go and do that, as you can see, there's lots of different green markers. I'm only going to do this one up ahead, but there's lots of side objectives you can do. And in this particular area, there's quite a few that you can do, but you can't do them after you go do what I'm about to do with the main story. So I'm going to go talk to this guy. Let me see if I can... No, I can't. Alright, I'm just going to talk to him.
We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice in this guild. I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds. Beat that.
So I'm going to challenge him here because I'm an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
Right then.
And I can beat him.
Demon door and back and talk to me in 50 seconds. Yes, I am.
And the reason why... Oh god, my my thing was spinning there. So, the demon door, which is why I mainly did this, they are hidden around the map. You'll see it up ahead there. you basically do certain objectives to get them to open, and whenever you do that, they have secrets inside. They have cool, very rare items. Alright, so I made it to the demon door. I got stuck. I'm getting stuck. I promise I'm the best at this.
Yeah, see?
I promise.
It's hard to
14
talk.
seconds. 12 seconds.
Oh, you're not going to make it.
I'm gonna make it.
No, you're
Come
not.
on.
You're not
7,
gonna make it.
6,
You're
5.
not gonna
I made
make
it.
it.
4,
didn't make
3.
it.
That's amazing. How did you do it?
Yeah. And I got some gold from it. Alright, so yeah, there's stuff like that hidden all around. The demon door you can't actually do right now because you need a special item for it, and you only get that when you're an adult. So come this way. There's the guildmaster. So yeah, there's a lot of... If you choose to do some of the side stuff, there's a lot of world building that goes along with that.
Yeah.
And it really does flesh out things.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a beetle hunter now. I'm not chasing chickens anymore.
You're not a chicken chaser. You're a beetle beater.
I'm a... Yep.
We love a good beetle beater.
Not even a single hit. Look at me. Alright. And so, here's a couple things that I will explain. Top left is the gold, obviously. Below that is renown. Now, renown in the game is basically how popular you are. You know, I mean, it means the same thing it does in real life. But the way that the system works in the game is the more popular you are, and the more heroic people see you as, you'll unlock certain things like emotes, special rewards, and quests. So you want to basically go around, do side missions, get renown, and then that'll lead you to main missions. And then below that, that's experience points. So I've got 10 experience points off of that. And now I get to go about my day with my handy-dandy stick.
There you go.
And so this game is technically an open world game, but you'll know it's smaller levels divided up into gates and whatnot.
Yeah.
But I would still
which
call it
again,
that.
like, was very common of the things that tried to be open world. Like, this was a common way to do it.
And even the second and third game, they still did that, but they were much bigger, like levels and whatnot.
Yeah. Without spoiling anything, are the other two games, like, obviously they're in the same world, are you the same guy in all of them?
No.
Okay.
Your descendants every time.
Flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile
you're getting
with
older?
every passing year.
Yep.
His days
I'm
were
leaving
filled
my
with
childhood
school
behind.
with exercises, the nights with study in the library.
I mean, I'd take this. I'd go here.
Become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago.
Oh.
Better get going.
Yeah.
Race
All
you
grown
there.
up.
And
Alright, and I
still
know...
got a stick.
Yep, still just the stick. I know how to get there.
Fart and...
Alright, people, get out of the way. Come on, I'm racing here. So I'm racing Whisper to the Guildmaster. And as you can see, some of the green dots are no longer there. Some of them have changed to other people.
Right.
Other objectives.
Late again.
Not that late. I beat Whisper.
That old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword. And let's see if you can hit Whisper with
Wait, what?
Yep.
No!
Let's see if you can bash her skull in.
Here's a sharp object. Try and stab her with it.
How did that get through?
Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
Again, this is very nostalgic, like just of this period of how they found narrative ways to introduce these kind of things, but it was still not clunky, but it was like wording that like was still kind of gamey. Like it's just so remnant
and
of
there's,
this era.
There's
like,
actually a lot of that.
Era, and I love it.
There's a lot of that in this. Because when your health is low, then the guildmaster will actually speak to you, like, telepathically, and he'll say, watch out, your health is low. Like, it's just fun little things like that, but it makes sense that he would be saying that. The reason why I haven't gone ahead yet is because one little thing I like to do here, just to show off quite a bit, is you're supposed to be blocking here, which I can do, but I also like attacking after, just to show off, you know.
You're supposed to be blocking my attacks.
Yeah, and she even has dialogue.
Yeah, she yells at you. Stop being dumb.
Oh, well, whoops. Alright, I'm not that good.
Showing off.
I'm not that good.
Now let's see if you can combine attack.
I hate this guy.
He's so tall.
He is.
Ah, hello, Thunder.
And he struggles to
Check on your
walk.
sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got a training with some fanboy.
Maze thinks the boy has...
No, in this game, you play as a boy. But in the next 2 games, you get to play as male or female.
Did we see?
Oh, nice.
It's just this specific story, they didn't really flesh out alternatives, so...
Who has learned the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Alright. Can do.
You can't stop me.
Get him.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, buddy.
Oh, lucky shot.
Easy
Wrong,
peasy.
Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. You might have learned a thing or two.
Yeah, if you lose that, Thunder congratulates her, and if you win that, then he, like, chastises her.
If you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons.
Okay.
Now, and about your melee performance?
Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well.
I like how he says melee. Melee.
I love melee, yep. No, I do not want to repeat
Meet me
it.
by the archery range to continue your training.
Now, one thing, if you're, like, rushing through it, you know, you'll just go ahead to him. But if you wait ever so slightly... Yep, a new green dot has appeared. You'll see someone running towards us.
Oh.
And now I am about to whoop the absolute shit out of Whisper.
Any apprentices want to practice melee combat?
I do.
This melee combat against Whisper counts.
I do want to get
Let's
graded.
Whisper and you in the ring. Same rules as before. I have a special prize for you if you manage an A+.
And I will get an A+.
An A+.
I will get an A+. I forgot how to block for a second. Oh god. I forgot how to block. I was pressing like 3 different keys.
You can stop now. That was very
Oh yeah, are you on mouse and keyboard or controller?
I'm on controller.
A+.
Okay.
That grade means I can award you a new weapon.
Alright.
Oh, a katana. That's what
katana.
Leonardo uses.
Yeah. So if I...
So
let me...
you like hold on to them and like you equip.
This is why I couldn't... Okay. This is why I couldn't do the thing earlier. Here we go. So, they changed the controls a lot in the second and third game. The original controls are the best, by far. And that's why I was, you know, forgetting to block in some things. So if I... There you go. Okay, there we go.
Are you ready for your archery training?
Yes.
Let's continue our training with the bow.
I should have checked that at the beginning, but that's alright.
To begin with, See if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it. The longer you pull back your bowstring...
Put some effort into it!
But make sure you stay within the circle.
Alright, so LB... Alright.
See, even this, though, like, I couldn't read the buttons. I just have to do it by feel, because I've always been a PlayStation guy.
Right.
So, like, if I was, like, I always forget, like, I mean, it totally makes sense, bumper trigger, but I see LB and LT, and I'm always like, which one's which?
Right, yeah.
I never
That
remember.
one didn't count somehow? That one also didn't count somehow? Alright, fine.
Well, they're not turning red when you're releasing it.
That doesn't matter.
No, it does!
That doesn't matter.
The targets. Unfortunately, most...
I don't know why the game isn't registering it. Well, are you releasing it when the
It
game
does
is
it- it
saying
does
that
it-
it registers it?
It does it when you're fighting real enemies, but I think for detecting it for the objective, it didn't.
Yeah.
The one at the back will score you 9 points. And remember, the longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage the shot will cause.
Alright.
More damage means more points, but you have to balance power, firing rate, and accuracy.
Alright.
Let's see what you can do.
Usually I can do really good at this, but maybe I won't do so good. Alright, so it starts when the first arrow is fired. Let's make it count. I'm gonna wait for it.
That's hard.
I've already messed up. That's fine. Alright. Nope. I haven't done this particular mission in a while.
Well, how much it shakes.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Alright, alright.
Doing good.
There we go.
Do you have to get a certain... Did he say
There
you have
we
to get
go.
a certain score to, like, pass it?
Yeah, yeah. Dang it.
Also,
I'll
the
just go for the
technology
shots.
they have to make these things
Right?
move is astounding.
And obviously I'm going for headshots here, so it's way more points. But, and I already have like 131 something, so that's good already. 170.
170.
Yeah, if you manage to get a headshot on the back one, like, even just a few times... Oh man, I'm really messing up. You'll get a really good grade.
Excellent shooting, my lad. Do that in your skill test, and I'll be most impressed. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
And this next part is really what makes this stand out.
The island by the waterfall.
Because this is a very unique thing of combat. Because, like, you have... I mean, not necessarily with Skyrim anymore, because Skyrim has magic, but, you know, you have your sword, you have your bow, but now there's a thing called will, and that basically lets you use a bunch of different spells. And there's also a guy that shows up for archery, but his reward is like a crossbow, and that's not good. I don't like how crossbows play. Alright. Master. So I'm gonna beat him here.
Give us
he's
a good
slow.
whack for me.
He's slow and old. Okay, here we go. So this is why it wouldn't work earlier, but yeah, you have, now that I've changed the settings, you have a little wheel at the bottom left, and you can assign quick actions to them. So you have some expressions that are like, you know, giggle, belch, fart. You can flirt with people. You can flirt and marry people.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you can get caught cheating, which is fun.
I feel like that's it. I mean, that's advanced for something like because
It's time to learn about
Skyrim
Absolutely.
was when
We'll begin.
Skyrim was 2010.
I have the year pulled up. Is that your final answer?
Let's see what you've got.
Yes.
2011.
No, I was gonna change it to that.
So and then this was what? I mean, like, but like those are things that like
That's it.
I like
See
those
how
kind of
many could hit
systems.
half.
Like in my mind, I
Only attack
accredit to
numbers
like
that are facing the
Skyrim.
center of the
So
island.
like
Right.
the fact
Okay,
that
points
this
for hitting one
was
on the back.
in
Only waste
2004,
valuable mana.
you know,
Right.
7 years before that is
Once
impressive.
used, it takes time to replenish.
There is actually, for as much as this game achieves, because I genuinely think it's the best in the franchise, and now I'm using some magic here, lightning spell. It had a lot of controversy surrounding it, maybe not the game necessarily, but the game director had a habit of over-promising, and he promised a lot more than what this game delivered.
What did he?
Yeah, he basically promised children, being able to have children, being able to plant a seed and watching it grow. That was the most controversial one, which is not in this game.
Was that in any of them?
It's technically in the second one, except you plant it for a quest, and then you just show back up later for a different quest, and it's, like, grown, I think.
Got it.
So it's not really like a...
It's not, like, that exciting.
Yeah, it's not even that exciting. If it even grows, I don't remember if it does or not.
Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines.
But the games itself stand out for what they do deliver on. It's just that, you know, when you had him promising things, it can get a bit disappointing.
Sure.
The thing is, I wasn't there for any of that, though, because I was just playing it based on my love of the game alone. Do you want to continue to the next stage of training? Yeah, we'll continue.
I hope you're ready.
Yeah.
Truly mastering a hero's skills takes years of practice. The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
Can do. You can see there's a lot of green dots, lots of optional stuff to do. Picked up an apple.
What kind of stuff do you usually receive from those? Is it mostly like equipment and like better swords and stuff?
Sometimes, like if you pick up these apples and you go deliver them to the chef, which is that direction, she'll give you a pie as an item, and you can eat that pie for like bonus health and whatnot, or you can sell it for money and stuff. But you can also just sell these apples anyway, or eat them, because you use basically. If I go to items. Produce, yeah, you can eat these and they'll give you some health.
Okay.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test then. It's simple. You must defeat me.
My arrows just
you've learned in your years of
blocking him entirely.
Yeah. It's like Spider-Cat all over again. Deep cut reference. Not just Pixel's lore. There we go. So this is what I wanted to do. Whenever your weapon glows like a blue, so like it is right now, you can press B, which wasn't working earlier, for a flourish. And it's basically a non-dodgeable attack.
Gotcha.
It's very powerful.
You have to, like, recharge or something?
Yeah, it charges more as you hit.
Got it.
Okay, so now... Oh, okay, fine. Be like that. You don't even have to aim like that. It auto-aims for you.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so, you know.
But just probably not, like, necessarily the best shot.
Right, yeah, it'll just shoot for the middle of their body, but it does come in handy. You aim for headshots for way more damage.
Finally, cast lightning at me.
Sure, fairly normal stuff.
And those arrow shooting competitions are, like, they don't auto-lock on, you know, so those are more of, like, testing your actual skill. Alright, and so now...
That's enough.
Very easy.
Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
The one thing about this game, which honestly makes it stand above the rest, of the Fable series is there's so much charm in this game. It stretches from the writing to the world to even the character, and it's incredible. The future games lose a part of that, even though they try and replicate it. You know, like they try and do the same thing.
Lad, I remember the first night you came to us, and look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now, you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero.
They're kind of trying to place them as like the same age range, but she was so much older than him when this.
Yeah, I think she was either just taller or she was a bit more mature for her age, but they were still around the same age.
Yeah.
These are dark times. The shadows of Albion are stirring, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes.
He had nothing in his hand.
Yep.
He gave me nothing.
Notice that.
He gave me air.